Yes, let's go. Yes, it's true. Here he is. You know who it is. It's yours truly. It's the kid. This is how we gonna kick it off. It's Bernie the Boxer. It's Thirsty Thursday. Let's go, baby. We here again. Did you miss me? Come on now. Let's go. In your living room. Dudes be making news for the sake of raising the views, changing narratives with propaganda. Stay tuned, let's talk boxing. No job, no gossip. You want the facts, get it first from Bernie the Boxer. The mother podcast trash. All right, thanks. Appreciate you, sir. You gotta eat, sleep, breathe this to understand. If you don't, then you ain't a team with boxing fan. Get your news from the source, not these fools popping off about who can be who, doing what in the sport. Never felt the pain from the rain. Come on now, you hear him? You hear him? Come on. Ooh, you heard him. From Bernie the Boxer. Yo. Oh, man. Cold-blooded. Appreciate y'all. What's good with my people, man? You know who it is, man. It's yours truly, man. Man, I want to give a shout out to my boy Steve Penn, for that hot hook, boy. Man, I'm trying to tell you, my boy set me apart, boy, didn't he? My theme song, boy, I got the best in the business, man. Appreciate you, Steve. What's good with my people? Rakeem Cass, James Blackwell, MD, Cyber Supreme, changing the address is 402. Mr. Luckett, appreciate you. You know who it is, man. It's Bernie the Boxer, like I say, man. What's good, man? We gonna talk, man. I've been getting some feedback from my people, man, and I want to make it right. You understand? Like I say, the customer's always right, so I want to give the people what they want, And today we're gonna focus on the lightweight division. We just lightweight division shaping up right now. Huge division. We got Devin Haney versus Kambosos. And for the Undisputed Championship, so we getting some clarity in this. And I think outside of Bud and Spence, I think this is one of the best major fights you can make. And so we're gonna talk about all things lightweight division today. You understand? So we're gonna get some history lessons turned up. You understand? We're gonna talk this stuff, man. Appreciate it. See, Manzo, mom, appreciate you. Via cash, yeah. Like I say, so I didn't go Sunday because I felt really wasn't nothing going on in boxing last week. We had Benavidez fight Lemieux, and Lemieux is he got a lot of guys. He locked out a lot of guys, but he ain't beat no top notchers, But for as a professional, he had a fair professional career. I think he won the IBF championship, vacant championship before, and But anyway, Lemieux is a run-of-the-mill fighter, and he did have some highlight reel knockouts. He was a tremendous puncher, and he carried them pretty far. But anyway, in the realm of things going on right now, he's a has-been, and they say it's better to be a has-been than never was. You understand? But as I digress, like I say, so it wasn't really nothing to really sneeze at about this Sunday about the fights. So I decided not to go. I was gonna lump it all up. You understand? With this weekend, because we got Tank and Rolly going this weekend in the big lightweight fight. And so that's how I was going to do it. But I did miss you guys. You understand? I felt, in my bones to come on here to say something. And, like I say, some of my people reached out to me and said they want to hear something different. And so I thought I'd do it. Like I say, I bring the lightweight division to forefront since, again, we about to have a hell of a fight this weekend with Rolly and what's my boy named Tank, So, like I say, so what can I say about the lightweight division? If I give you a little history about it, lightweight division didn't start off. It's one of the top 8 divisions. When boxing started, it was 8 divisions. You had the flyweight division, you had the bantamweight division, you had the featherweight division, you had the lightweight division, the welterweight division, the middleweight division, light heavyweight, and heavyweight. So it was 8 weights, and lightweight 135 pounds is one of the premier divisions. Now, with that being said, as I was just doing my little research on here to come before you guys, because like I say, some of the stuff I didn't forgot about. But at any rate, The division started in 1887 with Jack McAuliffe, and I forgot the other fella's name. But at any rate, the fella that staged the contest, which was the promoter, staged the ring. It was a 74 fight contest. That's how that long they used to fight back in them days. And anyway, his interest was Jack McCullough. He wasn't winning, so they stormed the ring, and they caused controversy, and they called the fight a draw. And anyway, it wasn't a champion crown for 9 years, so I read. However, John McCullough, he was recognized as the American lightweight champion. In 1887, he fought in the Carnival of Champions with George Dixon, the Little Chocolate, the featherweight champion. But Jim Corbett won the heavyweight championship from John L. Sullivan down in New Orleans in 1892. That's what I say, 1892. So in the Carnival of Champions, Jack McCullough defended his lightweight championship against, I can't remember. But anyway, that's the history of the lightweight division. That's how it got started. But it is shaped up to a hell of a division. You know, they had great fighters in the lightweight division. Some of the early ones that I can name was the first African-American champion was, of course, the great Joe Gans. They called him the Old Master. Fought the longest fight on record with a 42-round disqualification against Babyface Nelson. In a hell of a fight. They starched my boy out. The white division was 133 pounds. Back then, the man was a welterweight. They brung him. He was 33 years old. Fade. They brung this young fella up in there to beat him. They staged the fight 42 rounds. Boy, the man couldn't beat him. He was an old master of boxing, used a jab. Let me say that, the real inventor of the jab, Joe Gans, inventor of shadow boxing. Any rate, went upside that boy's head 42 rounds. The man then vomited and everything. They couldn't take it no more, so they finally disqualified him. That was his last great fight. That happened in Goldfield, Nevada, 1906. Joe Gans was a lightweight champion for about 6 years. Like I say, held the title for 7 years. Tremendous influence on the great Benny Leonard and the great featherweight champions of coming of age. I've read in some of my books that I've read. They always give a credit to Joe Gans. He's like the father of modern boxing. So I want to give a super shout out to him. And like I say, I try to talk to you guys about Old Bones, Joe Brown. They called him Old Bones because he won the world title at a late age. And actually, he had a history with a fellow from here, a lightweight star from around here in this parts. They fought a draw for the championship. Joe Parks, Omaha's own Joe Parks, fought Joe Brown in a non-title fight in a draw. So, like I say, you know, Omaha got a big following in boxing. We Joe Louis used to stop by. Sugar Ray Robinson used to stop by. It's a big history over here. You just got to do your history, you understand? But anyway, like I say, we talk about history, we talk about the lightweight division. Those are just a few. Let me give a couple more shout outs. C Manzo, Hustle Man, Via Cash, Mr. Man. Appreciate everybody. Boy, we got a hell of a fight going up. The lightweight division is on fire, man. We got a hell of a fight going up. Like I say, Tank been talking a lot of stuff. Broly been talking a lot of stuff. You know, it's going to be definitely fireworks. Like I say, it's not the lightweight championship, but the lightweight division is on fire. You got Tank you got Lomachenko. We got Haney versus Kambosos. The boy going down there, the kids going down there, all the way to Australia without his father. That's the big talk of the town right now. And so it's shaping up to be a hell of a vision. There's a lot of suspense in this. And like I say, we got Tank versus Rolly. You know, Tank been going through a lot personally, especially now in the news with his breakup with Mayweather's and everything like that. And you know, that can have an effect on a kid, but I think, you know, he's been around for a long time, and he's kind of a veteran in the sport right now. Like he say, those guys, the young guys coming up, the Richard Hitchensons, the Shakur Stevensons and everything, they coming right behind him, and you know, they right there with him almost. So, but anyway, he's the veteran in the division, and I think he can handle it. Like I say, him and Mayweather's falling out, like they didn't have problems before, and he didn't fall through it. But I'm believing that he have a mentor in Calvin. What's his name? Is it Davis? I don't know what his name is. No, it ain't Davis. But anyway, Coach Calvin can take care of him real well, been like a father to him. So I think that can hold him and keep his head together despite the distractions outside the ring, you know. And so shout out to Coach Calvin Ford. That's his name, Calvin Ford. You know, and like I say, they're in a hell of a fight. Rolly ain't one to shy. to one to shy away from a fight. He's believed in himself from the beginning, and that's what you want to see in a young contender. Believing in himself. And I want to give a shout out to the young fighters anyway, because they believe in themselves. They want to be great early. Like I say, I was thinking about Devin Haney, and I want to, I want to give him a tremendous credit. Going over there, like I say, he's gonna be going over this week, but he's been believing in himself since day one. Fighting those early fights, turning pro at an early age. They've been looking at him as the golden child from an early age. He has always had rivalry. He had a big rivalry with Ryan Garcia in the amateurs. So it was good practice, to get you ready for this pro game, for the antics in and out of the ring. So I think he's more than ready for the championship. I think the criticism has fueled him. I think he's coming together more as a fighter. I think he's becoming more of a complete fighter. And like I say, the lightweight division is shaping up. Now, going back with Tank, like I say, Tank is a seasoned fighter. I think he does everything well in there. And, of course, he got that equalizer with that knockout punch. And, Rolly, I think he's a hard puncher, but, he's not an accurate puncher. And so I think that's going to kill him in this fight. I think Tank is an accurate puncher. I think he's a sharp shooter. I think he has better IQ in the ring, and I think that's what's going to carry him. But it's always going to be an area of danger when you're in there with Rolly. But I think actually Tank going to look good on him because, those wide swings. I think Tank going to be able to duck and roll underneath them and counter him and use his speed. And he's going to step it up a little for this, Rolly's kind of a heavier guy and a hard puncher. And, Tank, he been feeding on them small guys. We know that. You know their names. If you're a boxing fan, you know their names. They've been feeding them those small guys. And, so that's the punch resistance might be a little different. But I think Tank is an explosive puncher. And anybody that get hit by that man, they're definitely going to feel it. So, James Blackwell, appreciate you. MD, man, we going to work, man? Tomorrow, man. The sun came out even at the end, man. Hope it come out tomorrow, man. We got to go to work. But like I say, so like I said, I'm going back and forth. But like I say, with Tank going on with the lightweight division, him in this fight, I'm picking Tank to win. And if I've been reading the news, I've been hearing the news. Like I say, he want Devin Haney if they both come through, and I think that's a feasible fight too. I think, like I say, you still got Shakur going. You got Lomachenko still on the high right now. Hopefully, he's going to get through what he's doing with his country and everything like that. But still viable contenders, like I say. And harking back to the, lightweight division is a tough division. It's always been a hell of a division. It's always been a stand-up division. You had great champions like Carlos Ortiz, the great Roberto Duran, of course, Sweet Pea, the great Jimmy Carter, the great Joe Brown, like I say, Joe Gans, it's great like Ike Williams, Bob Montgomery. These are all great black fighters that mix and match the title. Bob Montgomery, Ike Williams, they all mix and match the title around in the 50s or whatever. So go do your research. Like I say, the great Ike Williams, man, shoot, Jesus Christ, Bo Jack, back then when boxing was big, great Bo Jack, man, a hell of a fighter. Headline Madison Square Garden more than any fighter in the history of boxing. Bo Jack ended up being a shoe shine boy down in Miami Beach. But at one time, he was lightweight champion of the world from Georgia. Like I say, man, come on now. Like I said, boy, come on, that lightweight division is some division. And if you know anything about the lightweight division, our own Bud Crawford was the lightweight champion of the world. He won that from Beltran down here in our own hometown. You understand? Oh man, the get back is real. They took the national championship for us, but we won the Ring Magazine, the top 8 championship, lightweight championship of the world. Oh man, he go to Ring Magazine Awards, lightweight championship, Terrence Bud Crawford. Beautiful. One of my favorite memories of him. And man, I'm so glad for that. And we trying to get the welterweight championship. Be like Sugar Ray Robinson, had that Ring Magazine, the Ring Magazine Awards, the World Welterweight Championship to Terrence Bud Crawford. You understand? They got to put the Bud in there. You understand? Bud is a hell of a name too. Do some research on Bud Taylor from Terre Haute, the bantamweight champion, about 5'10". I think him and Panama Al Brown go for the tallest bantamweights on record. At Panama Al Brown, the Panamanian black champion, 5 years as champion. Ooh-wee. Oh, man. But anyway, like I say, so the lightweight division is shaping up. I wanted to come, we definitely waiting. The world is waiting on the Spence and Crawford fight. But it's more things going on in boxing, the world of boxing, and the lightweight division is shaping up to be a hell of a division. It's a super division right now. And, let's just take what we got. So we got June 4th, we got the fellas going up for the Undisputed Championship, which is going to be a hell of a thing. Devin Haney got so much built up on him. Kambosos wanted to prove that he wasn't no fluke. So that's going to be big things. He's going back to Australia. And I want to give I was reading about Australia because I'm reading a book on Jack Johnson. The book is called The Day That Changed Boxing. Something like that. Anyway, it's about Jack Johnson when he won the championship down in Australia, beat Tommy Burns in 1908, Boxing Day. That's in China, December 26th. And but anyway, Australia got a hell of a great champions too. And he just trying to feed on to what they did. The great bantamweight champion Lionel Rose, the Aboriginal champion. We had what's the fella's name in recent years? Jeff Fennick, 3-division world champion. He's like a Lomachenko. He won 3 titles in probably 13, 14 fights. In his first, 14 fights, this is lightweight champion, won 22-pound championship, 26 and 30-pound championship in about 15 fights. So ain't nothing new, like the Bible say, ain't nothing new under the sun. And that was an Aussie did it, and he beat the great Hazuma Nelson in the process. So he got a lot of pride in him. What's this fella's name? Kambosos, a lot to live up to. If you do your research about the great Peter Jackson, the great black champion that John L. Sullivan ducked, was from Australia. Like one of the first practitioners of scientific boxing, Larry Foley, was from Australia. The great Triple Crown champion, Bob Fitzsimmons, was reared through Australia. So they got a deep background in boxing. And like I say, this kid is coming to represent all that. And like I say, you got Haney coming over. You got more fuel to the fire that Pops can't come. It's going to be a crown of achievement in his moment of achievement if he wins, have all them belts around him. But I want to say this. I want to say that along with the preparation that he has, going through the boxing ranks and being through the tough rigmaroles with Mayweather's and the doghouse and amateur competitions and things like that, his faith is going to carry him through. I see Devin Haney and his father, they I think they shared a Muslim faith. And, I think that's going to carry him through. Not only that, he's a believer in the Lord himself. And, like I say, anything is possible with the Lord. And, with that kind of faith, you can go, let's say he can move mountains. So this is going to be his mountain to move. The devil's trying to get in the way, not let his father come in for a conviction that don't mean nothing. You understand? He's definitely, obviously, lived his life. He lives a clean life. He looks the part. I like the way they carry themselves. I love the bond that they have, and it's evident, that the man is living a different life. So, like I say, the devil always trying to come and steal your joy, trying to take something. The enemy always trying to do something. And so I'm looking forward to see how he come through. And I'm just excited, So even though, like I say, for both of them, they both got tremendous things to accomplish and tremendous things to prove. And so it's going to be a hell of a fight. Lightweight division has always been an explosive division. It's one of the top 8 divisions, and it's one of the most prestigious divisions. And I can't wait to see. And as I said earlier, we got those guys waiting in the wings. You got the great Shakur Stevenson. I'm calling him great already. He right there. You understand? You see him filled out nice. The boy coming up. You got Keyshawn Davis ain't too far coming behind him. Like I say, you watch his shout out to my boy Keyshawn and DB3 all as a whole. You see him do the boxing voice, how he said, they looking at me as the one. You understand? So I'm looking to fast track him. I can't count him out. But like I say, the lightweight division is shaping up hell of a nice you got Lomachenko, man, looking dynamic. Oh man, that's like I say, you got Tank, hard puncher. Man, like I say, you got Shakur, the master boxer, and he ain't tapping in there. I promise you that. You got Kambosos, like I say, a good fighter, solid fighter. Can't take nothing away from Kambosos. I think he's a hell of a fighter. And so anyway, that's what's going on in the lightweight division as we wait. That's our appetizer as the world awaits for the fight of the decade. You understand? The fight of the century, the all fight that we want. What is it? You know what it is. And like I say, listen, my people tell me, Bernard, say something else. But my people told me, what y'all say? I don't want to hear nothing else but about Bud Crawford. I told y'all right then that we made this a Bud Crawford channel. You understand? This is a Bud Crawford channel. You feel me? And we going to keep doing that. Shout out to my boy, Bud Crawford. You know who it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. Come on now. Do something for me while y'all waiting, while we going to read some of these comments now. I need y'all to do the liking. I need y'all to do the subscribing. I need y'all to do the sharing. You understand? Keep them comments coming. You understand? Hit that Cash App at Bernie the Boxer. You know, we trying to get to 10,000. Like I say, we get to 10,000, my 10,000 subscriber, baby. What we gonna do? I'm gonna bring out some historic memorabilia. You understand? From the champion himself, signed autograph glove. My 10,000 subscriber. Let's get there. You understand? Why the world awaits. Okay, starting from the top, we got my boy down there via Cash says, "Yo, Bernie, what's good?" Like I say, y'all don't be trying to overbar y'all. You know, I don't be trying to overflood y'all with nothing. You know what I'm saying? I like to be cool with this. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't coming with no lies and no nonsense. You know what I mean? No gossip, not no Wendy Williams. Mr. Man says, salute. Appreciate you. Raheem Cass says, peace, Bernie. Via Cash, we say, it's Crawford's year. We certainly hope so. We certainly hope so. I don't know what the holdup is. Everywhere I go, they keep asking me, what's the holdup? I don't know. Hustle Man says, Bernie Champ. Boy, you like that Steve Penn? He tore him up, didn't he? Steve Penn tore him up, didn't he? We got my boy Mike D in the house. You got my boy Mike D in the house. Yes, sir. You know that's my boy. We go up. Cyber Supreme says, Bernie, what's good? What's been good? Like I say, I ain't been doing nothing, man. Like I say, I've been I ain't holding my breath over here, but you know, shoot, I'm waiting too. But that same, we got a lot of stuff going on in that boxing world, man. And at the same time, I've been fixing up these cars. I'm about to get married, you understand? We got the marriage going up June 25. Beautiful time coming. So I can't wait. So I'm just keeping myself busy, you know, biding my time till it's time to go up. We still in the gym working. Like I say, me and Bud had a hell of a session the other day. I mean, you know, we was on fire in that thing. I don't know. We must have went 8 straight rounds just hitting the pads. Man, come on, boy, wearing each other out. Change Address says, what's good, nephew? This Uncle Al. Appreciate you, Al. Come on now. I'm looking for you to make me look good. You know I got that wedding coming up, and I know you go, boy, come on now. I want my yes, sir. I want to walk out full, burping, feeling good. You understand? Satisfied. You hear me? Appreciate you, Coach. WJ Luggett says, tell Earl to send the contract already. Bud, pound for pound, #1. Appreciate. Come on, say it again. Now, like I say, before we get into some more, I want to say that been the pound for pound debate. It's been going on. Alan Faison says, Bernie the Boxer, we missed you. Appreciate you, family. It's been a lot of pound for pound. It's been a debate since, you know, the kid and, you know, Canelo got knocked off his perch, you know. And as I said, you know, I'm arguing with these fellas over here that don't know nothing about no boxing. And, you know, it's just a shame going on about it. Like I say, so everybody know Bud Crawford, the #1 pound for pound. To say Earl Spence is, you know, he ain't done enough. He ain't done enough. I think the other fellas, they should give them more credit. Juan Estrada should get some credit. You know, he's beating the guys his size. Actually, Earl Spence kind of picking on guys because he's a bigger guy. You understand? He killing himself to make weight. These guys that moved up weights, Estrada, you know, Inayu, you know, these guys, Bud Crawford, you know, they moved up weights and jump weights. And so not to say nothing about him and Charlo as well. I mean, he did great being at winning the Undisputed Championship, and I think that's hell of a credit. But he ain't did nothing else. He ain't moved up. Like I say, even Sandy Sadler was a 26-pound champion. He moved up to June lightweight, won the junior lightweight championship. They ain't even fighting guys, and I know things is different, but like I say, I mean, come on, try yourself in different things if you're trying to be pound for pound, you know, extend your career, put some more different things to add some more dynamics to your career. Everybody just waiting, trying to hold everything tight, trying to get the big payday. Like I say, instead of adding to yourself, like I say, move up before the championships got vacant. Go up there and move up and fight for some type of championship. Fight even a contender up there. Fight a 10. No, you know what I'm saying? Have some class fight. Humble yourself. Fight on the undercard or somewhere. Fight one of them top champions in a bigger division in an overweight fight. You understand? Like what my fella did. What's the fella's name? The welterweight champion. Emil Griffin fought, what's his name? Reuben Carter. Stepped up to middleweight in a non-title fight, was the welterweight champion, you know, but Carter was the contender for the middleweight championship. Fought him and lost. He got knocked out. But like I say, dare to be great. You feel me? So, when the shakeup, they hate Crawford. This is what it is. And it's Crawford. I'm gonna keep hitting them with facts. I'm gonna just keep doing that. I'm gonna keep hitting them with the facts. Like I say, Canelo did his thing. He held his own. He did plenty of things in the sport of boxing. But you can't still hold on. You got people still saying he hold on to the championship. He can't hold on to the pound for pound after he lost. Like I say, he can't do that. Who else next? Like I say, who else next? We whooping these boys in spectacular fashion too. No matter how you slice it, we whooping them in spectacular fashion. And these are top-rated fighters. These are solidified fighters. Like I say, Sean Porter ain't never been done like that. Kell Brook ain't never been done like that. Come on now. Sugar Ray Robinson lost 19 times. The greatest fighter ever lived lost 19 times. Shane Mosley, the great Shane Mosley, then lost 9 times. Come on. What we talking about? Sugar Leonard then lost a couple times. Ali lost 5 times. Come on now. It ain't about losing, Like I say, Willie Pep had 240 fights, lost 13 times. He's still one of the greatest featherweights ever, probably the greatest featherweight champion ever lived. Now, harkening back, I'm just saying, you can't say these guys is all gone. They still in the twilights of their career. Y'all, just one big moment don't mean nothing. Like say, you build for big moments. That's why they last, But Bud make them look like trash, and y'all get mad at him because he make it look easy. And listen, we didn't know that. I didn't know that. I ain't never seen Sean Porter get done like that. I couldn't say that. You understand? I couldn't say. But hell, what'd he do? He controlled him and he beat him up on cue almost, and they had him for it. That's pound for pound stuff. He called around. He went up there and stopped the man. Listen, ain't nobody doing that. So as I digress, change addresses. Appreciate you. That's Uncle Al. What'd he say? My boy said it's in the contract. Malik Singer says PBC so scared of Crawford to start to make them look pathetic and sad. Like I say, what's the hold up? And then we going on and back to that. Like I say, True Grit, appreciate you. Like he said, listen, this is serious business because it's all hate. If you watch even in the interview, like you said, when they was back there at Mo fight, you said this, you said that. How is he getting wrong? You said, I'm standing here challenging you. Keith Thurman said this, he said that, and y'all still got the nerve. Like I say, y'all ain't fans, y'all. It's okay though. But so I gotta just keep correcting y'all because y'all keep bothering me. And y'all can call my phone 402-686-6529. It's Thirsty Thursdays. Like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Anybody want it? Come on, call my phone. You've been harassing me on Instagram. You want to try to call this stuff out? Like I say, come on, let's go. We can have it all out right now. But we're talking about lightweight division. I'm up for all games, all smoke, whatever it is. Anybody talking stuff? Let's go. 402-686-6529. It's Bernie the Boxer. Yeah. Okay. Now, like I said, so just give credit where credit is due. That's it. It's easier to say okay. You understand, and accept it. Instead of going against the grain, it's easy just to go along with it. Actually, my partner was telling me, and my partner was telling me, he said, Bernard, I'm the best one. He said, when the boss asked me to do something a little extra, I'll say okay. And they love me. You understand? And they love me. It's easier that way. Just go ahead and accept the truth and go ahead and do what you're supposed to do. It's easier that way. Come on now. Like I say, so you're not a boxing fan. And then they get mad. No, they ain't fans because then they say fuck Bud. Excuse my language. Then they say fuck me. They say fuck Bud. And I'm telling them the truth. All we doing is arguing about what's the facts. Like I say, come on, we whoop everybody ahead of us. None of them boys that y'all claim is y'all so-called champion don't have nothing to do with us. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? And then dig this. I wanted to say this too. I watch Blue Blood Sports. Y'all love him so much, but it's true. I watch Blue Blood Sports since y'all love him so much, and he cut up an interview with Bob Arum. Bob Arum saying, and made up a whole lie, said Bud didn't ever want none of the top fights. He didn't want the Earl Spence fight. He didn't want to keep them fight. All he wants to fight to make money. What fight gonna make the money if them ain't the fights? Come on, man. Did you see what I said? He put up, he said, Bob, I want the big fights, make it happen. Come on. And I want to say this. So you a hater, because if you know Bud, if you rock with Bud, then he don't carry himself like that. He a real dude, so he carry himself a real dude. Why would the man get on the camera and say, Bob, make the fights happen, and then get behind closed doors and say, I just want to fight whoever got the money? Come on, man. They distorting his words. They changing up the context, all to be Wendy Williams. Y'all got 90. He got 98,000 followers. I don't know how many followers I got. 2,600, 26,000, 2,600. I don't know. That's a shame. Like I say, support the kid. Be the real. That's why I give y'all what y'all want. Because like I say, what y'all want to hear nonsense. The people want to hear nonsense. I can't do that. I'm gonna be real to myself. Just like Bud gonna be true to how he is. That's how we gonna do. I'm gonna stay true. You understand? We ain't gonna be nobody but ourselves. You know, Red, Saul, Bo. You feel me? We gonna be Team Crawford. You feel me? So like I say, now what we talking? We talking lightweight division. You understand? We talking history. Here we is. You know who it is. It's yours truly. It's Brain the Boxer. Come on now. All right. Now, all right, hold on. I got to call in. I got to call in. That's what it was calling in. I egged them. Go ahead.
What's up, baby?
Talk to me.
Man, I just got to, man, first of all, Team Crawford all day long.
Okay.
I don't know why the hate is real out there. I don't know why. But I just want to ask you, without giving too much, man, how confident are you that that this fight happened this year? Thanks, bro.
No, I can't say how confident I am that the fight going to happen now. Because like I say, the fight should have been unhappen. But I'm confident that we're going to beat the snot out that boy.
I mean, if from a negotiation standpoint, things going good, do you know? Or you just not?
Like I say, I don't even know, family, because I don't even keep up with that. I don't ask Bud no personal questions like that. I don't ask no personal questions like that. I just don't. It ain't none of my business. I don't even care. You feel me? Like I say, once they tell me that the fight is up, I don't know. I never asked him how much he made. I don't ask none of them questions. I just, I don't ask no man none of those stuff like that.
I done had about 2 sacks on this fight for about 4 years, almost 4 years now, man. I just want to see it happen, bro. I think it's gonna be easy work, man. I really think it's gonna be easy work, man.
Well, like I say, I never put that in the atmosphere that it's gonna be easy, So I just let the kid work. Nothing in boxing is for sure. But like I say, the way he looking and the way he feeling in the gym and his attitude, like I say, man, I'm expecting you're gonna see a hell of a Crawford, And actually, I've been going through my Instagram and I've been seeing they've been showing the highlights of the Sean Porter fight. And then, it's all when you look at fights different, you see different things in them. And boy, that man, that's a bad man, man. That man is an animal in that ring, man.
Man, I appreciate you taking my call, bro.
Appreciate you, family. What's your name again?
I'm Jamal calling from out of DC.
Oh, out of DC. Do you follow the show?
For sure.
All right, what's your name in the chat?
Jamal Lynn.
Okay. Appreciate you, family.
All right, no problem, bro.
Yes, sir. Okay, come on now. Listen, come on, get that phone to ringing. You feel me? Come on, you know what it is. It's yours truly. It's Barry the Boxer, man. I was talking. I wanted to give y'all some more knowledge. What's the fella's name? It was Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter out of South Carolina, another African American great champion. First fella to win a title championship, the same championship 3 times. He won the lightweight championship 3 times. He beat he beat Ike Williams, the great Ike Williams, for the lightweight championship. He lost it to Laurel Silas. He won it back from Silas. Then he lost it to Tony DeMarco. Then he beat Patty DeMarco, not Tony DeMarco. Tony DeMarco was the welterweight champion or the middleweight champion. Patty DeMarco was the lightweight champion. So Jimmy Carter, 3-time champion at lightweight. You understand? Come on now. What we've been doing, ruling this stuff. Well, what'd he say? Kevin Coleman says, I'm a Bud fan. I got the last piece of the puzzle. You want to come get it, and this is what I want. If I'm Bud, well, like I say, they both got what I want. He got the championships, and he got it's still a struggle with it's still in most eyes, it's still a struggle who's number one in the welterweight division. And Bud just want to solve that. It don't matter about no belts. Oh, and speaking of this real. See, that's what I'm saying. So I've been watching Barrera, right? If you watch Barrera, I've been watching Marco Antonio Barrera. That's one of my favorite fighters. I've been watching Barrera. And Barrera, I watched him against Jesus Salud. This is maybe his first fight after he lost to Junior Jones in a close fight in the second fight. They fought 2 times, him and Junior Jones. He lost on a disqualification, which really kind of was a knockout to the great Junior Jones, Poison Jones. I ain't going to say the great Junior Jones, but the very good Junior Jones, Poison Jones, 2-weight world champion, bantamweight champion, junior featherweight champion when he stopped Barrera. They called it disqualification because Barrera's people jumped in the ring. Anyway, they rematched. He beat Barrera for the first time. They rematched. Barrera changed his style up, became a boxer, lost the tough fight. Junior Jones, the 5'8" boxing machine. Barrera came up just short. Anyway, he started boxing. Like I say, coach said, if I box, I won't get hit as much. I'll last another 10 years. Anyway, he started boxing. We'll watch him against Jesus Salou. Go watch him against Prince Nassim, of course. Go watch him against Enrique Sanchez. Again, the people's featherweight champion. You know, it's just to be the best. Like I say, Prince had all the belts at 140, at 126, but none of those was on the line when he fought Barrera. Barrera was the 22-pound world champion, WBO champion. He was moving up a division. They fought for the true championship, the people's featherweight championship, which it don't matter. Like I say, if you watch Andre Ward, what he said, the Ring magazine, that's going to be the one to go back. You understand? We talk about the lightweight division, top 8. Back then, there was only 8 weights. Feel me? Come on. Who was a great lightweight champion? Henry Armstrong. Moved up to welterweight. Defended the welterweight championship 19 times. Featherweight champion at the same time. Welterweight champion at the same time. Lightweight champion at the same time. Knocked out Petey Sarin in 6 rounds for the featherweight championship. Jesus Christ. Ooh-wee. Anyway, as I digress. The People's Championship is going up. You know, that's what we want, is worrying about the People's Championship. And that's what that fight still, it's not necessarily about money. It's about honor and pride, and being the best. JB, it says, salute, Barney. Take a bow, sir. Nebraska, stand up. Appreciate you. The kid about to bring home all the gold, 147.54. This is your notice. Put some respect on his name. TBC. Appreciate you. Ain't he going to do it? Like I say, high hopes. We got high hopes. High hopes. Super Jamal, appreciate you. Says, peace, Bernie. Basketball says, burn. This bump. Appreciate you, bud. What's up with my family? Yeah. What's up with my OG? Got an old 6 pic of us and some friends. I'm going to send it to you. Shout out to Bun Bizzle. Here I come. Appreciate you, Bun. YouTube, go subscribe to my boy Bun Bizzle's YouTube page. You understand? My boy hold on. Real OG in the game. Taught me a lot. Appreciate you, family. Shedrick Thomas says, just touching down in Jersey, headed over to that Tank Davis fight. Barkley said, I need you, Omaha boys, to pull up, Bernie. Man, well, like I say, I think it's going to be a hell of a fight. I love to be there, but I love watching the fanfare on television. Ain't nothing like watching the fights on TV. And, I love to see Tank. I think, they moving him just well. Hate to see him and Mayweather's fall out. And let's like see what they're doing. Like I say, the lightweight division, a hell of a division. Shit. Like I say, we getting undisputed and clarity in the division, man. And I still, like I say, I would go back to back. I would like to see them boys go back to back. Speaking of the lightweight division, I definitely want to hold it right there. I want to give a super shout out to my boy Mel Herring. He fought a hell of a fight this weekend. Like I say, I don't know if it was over for him, but I want to wish him the best in retirement. Again, he's a class act, a world champion through and through. And, it was a pleasure working with him and knowing him and being in his camp. And like I say, I want to see him wish him the best in his retirement. But I wouldn't say that it was necessarily over. I think they it's almost what have you done for me lately? The boxing game is a dirty game. And, they put him in there with a tough guy who had a lot of ambition and, just too much of a tough fight for Mel coming off, I think they could have gave him back to a more safer opponent, but I want to give that kid a shout out, and Mel, he can be hot and cold like that. So I wouldn't say Mel is out, Sugar Ray Leonard lost that first fight to one of that fella. He got knocked down or something, and he immediately retired. Mel is a hell of a boxer. He just need to get acclimated to some things. Some fighters just different, like I say. But I know he works like a dog. He works tremendously hard, and things just might not have showed up for him. He could be on his way out. But I wouldn't necessarily say that. That guy was a hell of a fighter, and he was tough, and he was rough, and he was coming, and so that made it a little difficult for Mel. But anyway, I don't know whatever he's gonna do, but I wish him the best. Like I say again, working with Mel was a hell of a guy. I can't say some of the stuff that I seen in the sparring sessions that I did, but I know he's a hell of a puncher. I created some great memories with him. I think his story is one to be told. It's one of not giving up. It's one of perseverance for sure. So like I say, the fighting Marine, just everything, the Olympics. The man just lived a world traveler so much. It's just like my boy Steven Nelson. That's another news. We didn't make weight. We missed it just by a little bit, but Steven got a lot going on. He's been taking care of his sister, tremendous, nursing an injury from the Achilles, just trying to stay above float, trying to keep his head above water, trying to heal, trying to keep on top of what's going on with his boxing career, so he had a lot going on, and we fell short just by a couple of pounds making weight, so I want to give a super shout out to him, but he will be back. But again, like I say, hell of a story for him. Major setback for a minor setback for a major comeback. We're looking for Steven to eventually win a world championship. I think that's his destiny. I think that's gonna send him on a whirlwind. He has a hell of a story to tell too, almost like a Forrest Gump story. Like been all around the world, done so many things, so talented, and like I say, he got a lot to offer to the world and a lot to motivation to give. So shout out to both of those guys. They was war heroes and everything like that, and amateur champions, just good guys, just all around good guys. And shout out to boxing. I want to give, where would they be without boxing? Boxing gave them that platform. So that's why where we is, sanctuary. Shout out to my boys. Okay, now getting back to some comments. You know who it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Okay. It says, in other lightweight news, they junior lightweights though. We got Michaela Mayer, Hustle Man says it, versus Baumgartner. Good stuff. And Michaela, she just keeps slicing it up, boy. She keeps laying it on. She ain't playing around. She going for the gusto, and I love her style. She got an old school trainer and Coach Al. She got an old school, Red. He old soul, you understand? Coach Red working with him real good, side by side with her. And, they keeping it old school. The best fighting the best. She going against old girl, Terry Baumgartner, good looking too. Boy, women's boxing going up. They listen to me. Boy, didn't I say all this stuff? If you watch my show, I said all this stuff. Now, I don't like to say like it was already going to happen. I want to think I had some kind of influence to do with it. Make me feel a little good. Anyway, I don't care. I'm just glad it's happening. Now, like I say, I want to give a super shout out to them. Oh, girl, what's her name? Baumgartner went over there, knocked out that Terry Harper girl, got the knockout of the year for any male or female, win the world championship on foreign soil. She tough. Ooh. But you got Michaela Mayer too. Boy, that girl's a pit bull in her riding on. And like I say, she the Ring Magazine champion, WBO champ, IBF champ, and now she's looking at WBC. I don't know if I think they all should be on the line. Every championship should be on the line. When they going up, like I say, she's the outright champion, junior lightweight champion. This girl that she about to fight is going to be a hell of a fight. I don't know if a girl's Baumgartner, she undefeated. I can't necessarily show somebody hit me is if she's undefeated. But at any rate, I think Michaela's the more expensive. I think she got the more fights. But, this girl, she's athletic. She got power. And, Michaela likes to stand in there and fight, so I know it's going to be a barn burner because Michaela's, that's what she do. But you know what? I'm looking to do something for her. I'm looking to see, I was touching on with people, but change the style and started boxing here last a little longer, And I think that, like I say, Gotti did that, that's why Gaddy, they don't give him enough credit. Gaddy did that, changed himself, and became a good boxer that he always knew he could be, and lasted and made a lot of good money. But anyway, like I say, I'm looking for her to use her height, especially with Red's tutelage and finesse in the corner. I'm looking to see her change, a little bit, use her height, use her reach, and different things like that. I'm anxious to see what can be done with that, to help her in her quest to become undisputed champion. But anyway, I think it's a hell of a fight. Shout out to both of them. I can't wait to see that fight. Women's boxing is going up. Of course, we got the ever dangerous Clarissa Shields looking for Savannah Marshall and what they gonna do. We got Fanchon Dezern going out there with Coach Boog. Now she won 168 undisputed. What? We had a huge fight with Katie Taylor and Serrano going up. They're going to do the rematch for big money somewhere. You understand? In a hell of a fight, throw-down fight. So shout out to them girls, boy. So you got to do more. Do more. They need put one of them girls on the Wheatie box. Give them something. Come on. Put them on any kind of box. Give them something. They deserve it. Put them, even if it's a cooking box, put them on something. Shoot. Okay. Julio G, appreciate you, family. Nice to meet. Nice. You came in the gym today. Nice to put a name to a face. Yo, Tank 7-round KO. Nice prediction. Tyler Jones says just met Trent Singleton. Can't say who that is. TR, Big Bernie, what's good, fam? Appreciate you. Jay Sean Brown says, salute, Bernie. Come on now. Appreciate you, family. You know who it is. It's Bernie the Boxer. Steve Penn, it's my boy. It's my music producer. You understand? Appreciate the song. Lala D, what's good, mama? It's the ladies in the house. Where my girl at Knockouts with Nika doing her thing, women crushing it Wednesdays. You understand? I'm still waiting on I got the invite, but I'm still waiting on the real invite. Senator Thomas says, keep pressing the gas on the haters, Bernie. Detroit and Minneapolis love Bud and the whole camp. Appreciate you. And we love you back. JB says, punch that button on the way out, y'all. Support the boy. Do it. You heard him. Do it. Hit the like button. Via Cash says, apparently they're on track to sell the most PV pay-per-views out of Barclays Center or something. I wouldn't, like I said, being at the casual fan, I think that, Tank with all his knockout power, I think Rolly with all his swag and all this, junk talking, I think it's making it for a hell of a fight. I think, the powers that be is putting Tank at a high level. They exaggerating his knockouts. They doing a great job of moving that guy and selling him, as a pay-per-view star and whatnot. They're doing a great job. If somebody got to do it, you understand. So he has been knocking those guys out. Only time will tell. And like I say, Rolly, he packs a good punch, and it's good. Like I say, the casuals, they don't care. They don't really care what's going on. You could say the Bubblegum Championship. They believe in, they love it. They don't care. They just want to see anything. So, but like I said, one thing about it, no matter, because they keep calling it the WBA Championship, It ain't championship. The Undisputed Championship is going up June the 4th. Kambosos is the true lightweight champion of the world right now. Got the Ring magazine and the other three besides WBC. Now, WBA Tank ain't worth nothing in the WBA, but is it gonna be fireworks? You goddamn right, it's gonna be fireworks because them boys is coming to knock each other out. And what they say, they hate each other. What? They got history. Lala D says Tank in round 8. Okay. Still, Nebraska in the building. Salute from Lincoln. Appreciate you. Luke Colazzo, what's up, my boy? Shout out to Bernie and the crew. Yeah. Jay Sean Brown says, Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall. Who you got, Bernie? I got Shields by unanimous decision. I'm going with my girl Clarissa, man. I'm rocking with her all the way. She's a pioneer. She threw her own pay-per-view. She put, you know what I'm saying? She believed in herself tremendous. And I can't do nothing but ride with her. You know what I'm saying? She didn't unify 3 divisions. Come on now, what women doing that? She didn't unify 3 divisions. She undisputed in 2. Man, come on. So I'm riding with the girl. Like I say, through her own pay-per-view. She, you know what I'm saying? I'm loving her right now. I'm loving Clarissa Shields. Shout out to my girl. PJ Brown says, when you going to announce the Earl fight? Can't say. I can't announce nothing, family. Lou Dixon, appreciate you too. What's up with my boy? What's up, Bernie? Always tuning in, bro. Appreciate you. Like I said, I'm going to talk this stuff. Bat Bar says, thanks, Bernie. You know the history. Like I say, I'm reading this book. Like I'm reading the Jack Johnson book, the fight that changed the world or something like that. At any rate, it's about Jack Johnson chasing Tommy Burns. And along the way, he fought a couple guys down there, Bill Lang and Bill Squires, I think. They was local heavyweights. They wasn't worth nothing. But, on the scene at the time, they was the championship was kind of in a disarray when Jim Jeffries had gave up the championship in 1905. The great Jim Jeffries, well, they called him the great Jim Jeffries. He was undefeated. His only loss was to Jack Johnson when he came out of retirement and fought the fight of the century, July 10, 1910 in Reno. At any rate, the championship was in turmoil. Like I say, Jeffries he tried to appoint Jack Root and Philadelphia Jack O'Brien for the championship, but I think they fought a 20-round draw. Then who else fought for it? Then Marvin Hart beat Jack Root. I think Marvin Hart had beat Jack Johnson in a decision where it was a false decision. Jack Johnson really beat Marvin Hart, a fella from Kentucky. And then Tommy Burns beat beat Marvin Hart for the championship, which kind of stores some supremacy in the division. Tommy Burns is not given a lot of credit. Like I say, he went to Australia. He went to Ireland. He's actually the first world travel champion. Back then, when boxing first started, it used to be the English champion versus the American champion, and that's what consolidated the championships back then. But Tommy Burns, he was actually the first universal recognized heavyweight champion, where he actually went from France to Ireland to England, fighting different to Australia, actually traveling the world, defending his championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, against the other champions of those countries. Tommy Burns, like I say, Jack Johnson beat him, the fella in Sydney, Australia, 1908, December 26th at Rushcutters Bay. The promoter was Hugh D. McIntyre, who was a pie salesman, just a hustler, basically, and seeing some business he could make and through the fights, right? Okay, anyway, it is what it is. Sydney, Australia on the map. They got George Kambosos going up, defending the championship against Devin Haney, June the 4th. Can't wait. Beautiful fight. Now I got an interesting comment. Appreciate you. LW Boxing says, Paul Spatterford was a good lightweight. How would he do today versus the lightweight champions of today? I think he was a hell of a champion. I think his outside, he had too many outside influences that messed his career up. His claim to fame, which is oddly the same as Errol Spence's, was the legend that he jumped on Mayweather's in a sparring session. But Spatterford was a hell of a champion, undefeated. He might have ended up losing one time after he came back after being out for a while. He was a live wire. Yeah, the great Spatterford, hell of a boxer, though. White boy, IBF lightweight champion for long reigning champion. Like I say, but the demons outside the ring. I think he had a drinking problem, getting into it with the girls and stuff. I think he tried to run the girl over, might have shot the girl or something. Any rate, but hell of a fighter, good boxer, and appreciate you. Good comment. Appreciate you. Appreciate that comment. What do you say? Hold on. Lala D said, did you guys know Farmer is related to Joe Gans? Didn't know that. Tevin Farmer related to Joe Gans. Great, good stuff. Him and Mickey Bay about to fight sometime soon. I'm waiting to look forward to that. I think that's gonna be a hell of a fight. Two slick boxers, two good boxers, two defensive boxers, two high level boxers, man. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. And I think one of those guys could be in line for the championship. Shot a championship. Lou Dixon says, Bernie, I learn something every time I tune in. Appreciate you. That's what it's for, baby. That's what it's for. Like I say, I ain't with that William Williams, man. I want to drop a nugget on you, man. Like I say, if you hear me say something, go back and look it up. All you got to do is hit your phone, Google it right there. Google will tell you. I got some love in the building. I like that. LW Boxer says, Lala D, salute. That's how we get down. In the chat. Bad Bar says, damn, bro, you know this division like the back of your hand. Like I say, just a lot of reading. Like I say, my mother got me this book. Hold on, I'm gonna show it to you guys if you got a chance. I'm gonna give you like I say, I like to share. I like to give you a little piece of who I am. This book right here. My mother gave me this book when I was in the 6th grade, and man, I treat it like the Bible. My old lady said, how you keep that book in such good condition for since the 6th grade? I'm 41 years old. Y'all didn't know that, but I'm an old man. Like I say, how you keep that book so long? Like I said, my mother gave it to me and it was one of the best presents I ever could receive. And I read it faithful every night. And it's got a step-by-step of all the heavyweight, every division. It got, like I say, the illustrated history of boxing from 1890 to the present, which was, 1991 when I got it. And it's since some 1990. So it give you all the way up until 1990, everything that happened in every division, even all the way from the 105-pound division, give you everything that happened, what kind of titles changed hands, any kind of championship that was anybody that claimed the championship. It give you everything you can think about right here. So this is my Bible. You feel me? So I got two, one for the Lord and one for boxing, right? Okay. Now, appreciate everybody in the chat. You know who it is. Yours truly is Bernie the Boxer. Like I said, we get 53 minutes in. Appreciate everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. I hope you guys was thoroughly entertained with the history lesson that I gave. Like I say, we're gonna watch the fights this weekend. I'm gonna go again on Sunday. Like I say, sometimes it kind of get it'd be a lot going on for me, and so like I say, I find a reason not to go up. But I appreciate everybody. I live through the people. Like I say, I like to consider myself a people's champion, a man of the people, and you know, you always give me the strength. And I love everybody. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, cause you ain't got to. Okay, Andrew Charles says an Aboriginal champion. I gotta look that up. Lionel Rose. Look up Lionel Rose. Look up Lionel Rose. Lionel Rose. He was the bantamweight champion. He was the bantamweight champion. Yeah. He was the bantamweight champion. I'll look it up too. But what do you say? Bendale, what are you talking about? What's good, Bernie? Always good to see you. Bud, 2-time undisputed. Can't wait. We're looking for 3-time because we're gonna go up and whoop his partner. Didn't you hear what we said? Didn't you hear what we said? You heard what we said? Like I say, my mother gave me this book. My mother gave me this book. And I know it's ghetto and gangster. I understand that. I understand that, but we got to do what we got to do. We got to do what we got to do. Wait. I might be wrong. Give me 2 seconds. All right, hold on. I digress. There you go. Here he is. Here he is right here. Can't see him that good. Hold on. Where my camera at? This fella here. Wait. This fella here, Lionel Rose, bantamweight champ, Aboriginal. Yeah, bantamweight champ, Lionel Rose. Let me see what it say about Rose. He was it says Lionel Rose pipe was no public gimmick. The Australian Aborigine really enjoyed smoking. So ain't that new. The bantamweight champ, Lionel Rose, was smoking the pipe, and he was defending the bantamweight championship. Mayorga did it. Ain't no Jack Johnson used to smoke them. Tommy Burns smoked. Ain't that new. Like I say, but when you get in that fight, in that ring, you got to get in condition. You understand? Sometimes you got to let it go, or you got to train. Like I said, it's in you, not on you. Mm-hmm. Okay, so listen to this. This is how I'm going to do this. I ain't going to hold y'all. I appreciate everybody in the chat. I ain't going to hold y'all. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for showing up. Massachusetts fishing growing. James Peters. Don't say that, mama. Cambosis. I love it. What'd he say? And I know boxing's peace, brothers and sisters. I love it. That's how I say. This is a love channel. This is a Crawford channel. You understand? This ain't no gossip. This ain't no Wendy Williams. You understand? We talking about it. Okay. All my haters then came in. Okay. My haters then came in. Should I give it to him? I ain't gonna give it to him. Listen to this. I ain't gonna give it to him. I'm gonna let him slide. I'm gonna get up out of here. Like I say, like my boy said, peace, brothers and sisters. Look for me again on Sunday. Excuse me. Definitely gonna go up on Sunday because we're gonna get a retake on the fight. Like I say, I wasn't impressed. Benavidez fought a good fight with this fella, knocked him out, did everything he was supposed to, look good. I didn't really watch the fight, but I know he came through like he was supposed to. I think he's the leading candidate for Canelo Alvarez. I would like to see him fight, like I say, Andre or something like that to really prove his worth, to say that he deserved a shot with them. I think they should definitely. Charlo already turned down the fight. We know that, but I think I would love to see him and Andre fight just to see who would be the heir apparent to fight Canelo Alvarez. I think all them other fighters that did it, they all deserve a shot at what did they do to deserve? I think Andre been a champion, Benavidez been a champion, and hell, like I say, they deserve to. They've been champions too. They offer a great test for Canelo. Andre is a master boxer, and like I say, Benavidez, it wasn't worth talking, but like I say, we had my boy Steven. We didn't get to fight, but we make minor setback for a major comeback. And Mel, he fought a hell of a fight, showed all the guts, showed all the class as a warrior like he always do. And we just didn't get the victory. And but anyway, like I say, I came with Thirsty Thursday. We're gonna talk about it. I missed y'all. Y'all missed me. You understand? And we had a good talk about this boxing. I'm trying to get to this comment. I got so many comments. What What we gonna do? Y'all still want to talk? Should we still talk? I don't know where this comment is at. I can't find it. Appreciate everybody in chat. Stonebone Boxing, pound for pound. Man, let's come on. Get back in. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going up. This is going to be a long show. Let's go. I know boxing. Okay, peace, brothers and sisters. Underrated. What'd he say? Super Jamal says, Bernie, you study boxing, real pugilish. You sharing knowledge. That's all love, my brother. More blessed to you. Appreciate you. Bernie is long-winded. I know. No, I ain't lost for no words. I don't know what it is. She said, yes, Keyshawn is fire. Yes, he is, boy. That boy blue chip. Blue chip. Stonebone Boxing says, peace, bro. Appreciate you, family. What she say? Of the decade. Oh, this the fight. Boy, this the biggest fight. This is the biggest fight, I'll say, of the decade. Pacquiao and Mayweather's the biggest fight then. This is the biggest fight. Okay. He says, Bernie, Elder Box says, Bernie, can you speak on Gustavo Lemons, the current IBF mandatory challengers? How would you like him? Nah, whole way. He out of the way. I be watching him, but like I say, I ain't keep up with no Gustavo. I don't keep up with the, some got to strike me about him, but I will try to take a look at him. Right now, it's those guys that's making the big splash. Lead the mandatories out of there. Too many high-profile guys for it not to happen. Is Crawford going to stop sign? Is what? Get out of here. Let's go. Pound for pound, King Crawford, you know. Andrew Charles, hit the likes, Monroe say. Hit the likes. 82 watching, only 4 likes. Hit the like button. Come on, like you say, we got 74 people watching. I need 74 likes. I'm taking it. Yes, 74 likes. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share. Cypher didn't see you. We say fish fry for the deuce. We gonna cook that fit. Yeah, boy, we gonna do him. We're gonna whoop him bad. Worse. Pound for pound says. What pound for pound say? Pound for pound says. Good evening, Bernie. Being already subscribed, I didn't get a shot at the signed gloves. I don't get a shot at the signed gloves. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. Fish fry on the deuce. Lulu, what's up? Come on now. We linking in the chain. Okay, there's only one pound for pound. It's not a list, and Bud is the one. Say it again. Say there ain't no pound for pound list. Bud just the pound for pound king, bar none. I like that. I like that. Lala D says Bud was pound for pound even before Canelo just got his ass beat. Well, like I say, Canelo lost, but I ain't gloating on that. Andre Williams says, let's keep it 100. Bernie, you know Bud will send the contract and Bud haven't signed it yet. Shut up. I ain't even, come on. See, like I say, a fella like you, I ain't even going to make you worth my time. You know, arguing with guys like you, it ain't even worth it because you're not a fan. You definitely want to see me blow up and talk stuff, and I'm sick of that. Okay. Akeem the Great says Bud stops Spence and 8. I think so. Warren Judge says, with Bud being able to switch, what side would he mostly train in? Does he have to train longer to master both sides? Well, he's already a master boxer. We already established that. You know, the best switch hitter since Marvin Hagler, and Earl Spence is a one-dimensional fighter, Frankenstein. And so, we just got to train for a southpaw because that's what he is, a southpaw. He don't know which way we gonna come. We can make an adjustment in between. And I want to give a shout out to Boost because he coming along too, taking notes from the king himself. Okay. Diallo Hugh says they figure it's safe to finally come out and play now that Crawford is going to be 35 years old. Spence YouTube fans have been putting up barriers for years. They scared. And that's the truth. But like you know what I want to say? Again, Bud is aging with fine wine. The man, been in the game for a while, had some good fights, a veteran of the sport, accomplished tremendous things in the sport. But, we're still excited about the sport and still have things to accomplish. So, like I say, the man don't party too much. You don't, partake in things that deteriorate the body, normal wear and tear like normal. But, like I say, the kid is still fresh. 35 is nowhere to go. The great Archie Moore won championship at 38. Bernard Hopkins was still winning world championships with his finesse at 50. And Bud is just right there with him. He got a mind with boxing. So I don't give no credence to the age thing. I don't give no credence to the age thing. But if that's what they banking on, boy, they delusional. What can I say? You know, they in for a rude awakening. Okay, I know Buck says it's gonna be y'all excuses when Spence beats Crawford. Spence too big for the division. No, y'all, all his excuses gonna be he was in a car accident. He wasn't never the same. Then it was gonna be that Ugas stayed in front of him too much. It's gonna be all kind of stuff, but it don't matter. Did we get our hand raised? We gonna beat the daylights out, boy. I swear. Okay. He says, Bud haven't fought for a belt since Jeff Horn. And then he said 1967. Now, again, just addressing you. Let me make you just stupid. You seen the man. They don't want to fight with the man. All right. You seen they didn't want to fight with the man. Why didn't they make the fight? None of the champions won't call out Bud. Like I say, Sean Porter didn't say he won't Bud. All right. But you come over here to say some stupid stuff like that. Come on, man. Like I say, you come on here to say some stupid stuff like that. You ain't a boxing fan. You a Spence fan. You worried about a stupid ass belt when the belts, the organizations don't mean shit. We a dominant champion. That's like I say, he been holding on to the championship. Joe Louis didn't fight for a world championship for 11 years, 8 months. Why? Because he was the champion. Vladimir Klitschko did the same thing. 10 years as a champion. So what you saying there? You ain't got nothing to say. Just shut up. Okay, Lala D, yeah, they be saying boxers are done after Bud whoops on them. Come on. All propaganda. And like I say, they so bad. Like I say, I love Canelo. But to say he's still the pound for pound, come on. Now he lost. And he lost thoroughly. He lost. It don't matter. It is pound for pound. He lost stepping up trying to be pound for pound. He lost. That's where he lost points at. Now they drop him down to 5. He still should be over Spence. Spence ain't jumped up one division. All right. Come on. Spence ain't did nothing but one division. One division. Okay. Listen. You say Spence collected 3 of the 4 belts, taking it from the other champs, but you say he hasn't done enough. Okay, now let's look at that. Danny Garcia jumped one division. Who did Danny Garcia beat? Okay, he didn't beat him for the belt. Kell Brook never jumped a division. He stayed at 147 the whole time. Got beat down at 60. That's what he beat for the IBF. Ugas never competed for nowhere, only at 147. Sean Porter never competed at 147. Actually came down from 54 because he was mediocre at 47. So he ain't beat no pound for pounders. So why should he, like I say, I'll give him credit for, but not high on the list. I mean, Errol Spence's skill set is basic as hell now. Like I say, the man's a good fighter, been successful, but we talk about pound for pound. Come on, we talking about pound for pound. Bud came out the amateurs at 132 pounds, stayed at around a make lightweight, won the lightweight championship, jumped up. Come on now, what we doing Henry Armstrong shit? Henry Armstrong started pro at 118, went all the way to welterweight. Come on, man. Like I say, won the lightweight, won the featherweight championship, couldn't make weight after a certain point in time, gave up the featherweight championship, but he won the lightweight championship and the welterweight championship in the process. That's pound for pound. Come on now, we done won the Ring Magazine championship in 2 weights and can't get no fights at this weight. Been destroying all them boys. Come on. All them fellas, who you can name. Like I say, he fighting them guys that been all around and ring around the rosy type of guys. Don't ever want to step out the box and fight no Bud. So Bud taking the next ones lodged up. Like I say, Bud taking the toughest one right now. They merged is Boost, the only one we ain't got to. But like I say, Mean Machine, did nobody want it with him. Jeff Horn roughed up Pacquiao. Kell Brook was still viable. Like I say, he gave both of them boys tooth and nail. Even after he come off one eye injury, he give up Errol Spence everything he can handle. Got one eye injury and come back. He won two wins. Had a couple years rest. Come on now. Like I say, living the high on the hog. Bud destroy him in 4. Y'all still want to say something? Sean Porter lived like a hermit. What did he say? Gave Errol Spence tooth and nail. Where was he busted up in the fight at? Where was he all damaged up in the fight? When's Sean Porter ever been damaged up like that? Okay, let's go now. Him and Ugas fought a hell of a fight, but still Ugas didn't dominate the damn fight. She still was a toss-up in the damn fight. All right now, so Sean Porter ain't been dominated. Bud getting there dominated. He lived like a vegan. Plus, he lived good. Sean Porter don't ain't no scandals, ain't nothing. He don't keep no extra women. He don't smoke no weed. He don't drink no alcohol. What he do? Okay, he work out like a vegan. He make weight good. What you gonna say about him? Come on, we beat the daylights out of him, carried him for 10 rounds, then stopped him on cue. Boy, y'all want to give the man no credit. Like I said, if you're a boxing fan, you got to look at it from both sides. You got to look at it from him. You got to look at it from him. Like I say, Earl Spence been a whirlwind. He knocked out Jerry. All right. Who else he knocked out? Nobody. He should have stepped on Mikey. He didn't step on Mikey. What you think we did to Mikey Garcia? Come on, man. Mikey Garcia ain't no welterweight. He was a featherweight champion. Oh, man, come on. Like I say, man, come on. Now, Mikey's a pound for pound. Mikey went from 26 to 30 to 35, winning championships. Earl Spence ain't did nothing. Shit, come on now. That's why they gave us pound for pound. Fuck. Plus, what we do all around, the man's skill set. What they talking about? The best since Marvin Hagler. The man do it fluently. Left to righty. Powerful with both hands. What? Knocking the man going out backwards. The man got caught, switched southpaw and knocked the man out himself. Come on, man. Going backwards. What? Oh, man. Boy, like I say, y'all better put some respect on that man's name. What we talking about? What we talking about? Andre Williams, you a bum. You a bum. And you ain't got nothing in you. You ain't got no prestige. You ain't got no honor. You ain't got no stick-to-itiveness about you. You're sad and pathetic. Okay. He said they want to see Porter end up like Nate Robinson. That's how he was going to end up. Jay Smith says, I want Bud to fight all the big fights when it comes with the big names keeper. Listen, whoever he can get, he can't get nobody. You heard him. You ain't seen nobody clamoring for no Bud. You see all them bums talking stuff, but you don't see none of them talking nothing. They got an excuse. Every one of them had a reason, had an excuse to get out the fight. None of them a reason to fight. None of them a reason to fight. When y'all gonna understand that? Come on now. Like I say, I ain't excited. I'm just telling the truth. All right. For all my hate, it's just hate. It just hate. It just be like that. And I want to put it in your face. It's the hate. That's why you come on here to hate me. How you gonna be a boxing fan? I'm a boxing fan. I just give you history on boxing. You understand? I give props where they do. Okay. All right, so look like this. I appreciate everybody. Like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. I ain't going to hold y'all too much. I didn't talk the good game. I ain't going to, like I say, it's 1 minute, hour, 11 minutes. We ain't talked this long in a long time. Jersey in the house. Appreciate you. What did he say? Hold on. What does this fella say? Sean Porter went the easy route to Crawford. Needs to fight him first. To Sean had 1 foot out the door the minute Crawford stopped him. These Spence fanboys are delusional. Like I say, I wouldn't say that he had one. To say that he had 1 foot out, meaning he didn't have no. I wouldn't say that he didn't have nowhere to go. I think he did everything in the world division. He fought everybody that he could, and he was successful in who he did. He beat a small Devin Alexander for the championship at 147 when he won the IBF title. Devin, everybody knows, was a 32-pounder, 39-pounder in the amateurs. Sean Porter was 65-pounder in the amateurs. Devin was a 40-pound champion, and he won the welterweight championship at IBF championship. Sean Porter beat him. He beat Danny Garcia, who was a 40-pound champion, 32-pounder in the amateurs, and they moved him right. He won 2 world championships in the welterweight division. He couldn't do nothing else with nobody else. He gave hell of a contest with Earl Spence, who's the biggest fight. He never wanted to fight Crawford when he was undefeated or whatever. When he was champion, never wanted to give Crawford a shot. So it is what it is. We got to him. We beat him to death. All right. But again, like I say, the man that went, he didn't turn down no phase with nowhere else. Probably PBC was holding the man back so he couldn't get to Crawford. Truthfully, he didn't want Crawford. Either way it went, he got him when he could. He didn't. That was the last place to go. They sacrificed him because PBC know they need to give it Crawford. They'd been doing business already before. PBC and Bob Arum been doing business already before. PBC already know they got Crawford. They already got him in the sights, but Crawford ain't no gimme boy, and that's going to be the problem. So they going to make stuff about you in the public. They going to talk behind you. They going to say you hard to deal with. They going to make up all these rumors to avoid you, to keep you down and to beat you. But can't nobody stop us. Like I say, they didn't want the man to be where he at, but he is where he is. They don't want him to be pound for pound. They don't want to be world champion. They don't want him to be nowhere, but you got to deal with it, and we're going to shove it down their throat. No homo. Okay, now, with that being said, I'm gone. I'm gone. Look for me on Sunday. You understand? We're gonna do the recap. We're gonna do some more history. And like I said, that's how we're gonna do it. So it's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer, and I'm gone.